Welcome back to WK Auto Reviews. Today we're diving deep into one of the most iconic compact off-roaders in the world, the 2026 Suzuki Jimny. Loved by enthusiasts across the globe for its rugged charm, boxy looks, and go-anywhere attitude, the Jimny has always stood out as a small SUV with a big personality. In this review, we're going to explore the interior, the exterior, the performance, and of course, the pricing of the latest 2026 model, and see whether Suzuki has managed to keep that balance between practicality, off-road credibility, and affordability that has made the Jimny such a cult classic. When you look at the 2026 Jimny from the outside, it still carries the unmistakable boxy silhouette that fans adore. Suzuki has wisely chosen not to overcomplicate its design. The flat sides, upright windscreen, and squared-off profile are deliberate nods to classic off-roaders like the Mercedes G-Class and Land Rover Defender, but in a much more compact and affordable package. The new model gets slightly refined front-end details, with LED projector headlamps now standard across trims, surrounded by the signature round housing that has become part of Jimny's identity. The grille remains simple with 5 vertical slots, and the bumper has been updated to integrate new fog lamps and a slightly more aerodynamic lower design, though Suzuki has kept ground clearance uncompromised. From the side, the Jimny maintains its short wheelbase proportions, which is exactly why it's such a capable off-road machine. The 2026 model offers a new set of alloy wheel designs, with 16-inch options standard and 17-inch alloys available in higher trims. Suzuki has introduced more color options as well, including two-tone schemes where the roof contrasts with the body for a sportier look. At the rear, you still get the classic side-hinge tailgate with the spare wheel mounted on it, a feature that gives the Jimny that old-school rugged SUV feel. While most modern SUVs have gone the sleek, crossover-inspired direction, Suzuki has stuck to its roots, and that's a big part of the Jimny's charm. Moving inside, the 2026 Suzuki Jimny has received some much-needed updates to keep up with modern expectations. The cabin remains simple and functional, but there's a noticeable step up in technology and comfort. The dashboard still has that utilitarian, flat layout with grab handles for passengers, which is practical for off-road adventures, but Suzuki has improved the materials slightly. Hard plastics are still everywhere, but they feel more solid and less cheap compared to the older versions. The centerpiece of the interior is now a larger 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is a big upgrade from the older smaller units, and it gives the Jimny a more up-to-date feel. The instrument cluster remains analog with 2 dials, but a new 4.2-inch digital display sits in between, providing trip information, off-road data such as incline, pitch and roll, and even torque distribution details. In terms of space, the Jimny remains a compact SUV, so don't expect a roomy interior like bigger SUVs. The front seats are supportive, with improved cushioning for long drives, and Suzuki has added height adjustment for the driver's seat in some trims, which is a welcome improvement. The rear seats, however, are still tight, especially for adults, making the Jimny more of a 2+2 vehicle rather than a true 4-seater for long trips. Cargo space remains limited with all seats up, but folding the rear seats down opens up a much more usable luggage area, perfect for outdoor gear or weekend adventures. When it comes to performance, the 2026 Suzuki Jimny continues to deliver what it's best known for: genuine off-road capability in a compact package. Under the hood, Suzuki offers a 1.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder petrol engine, producing around 105 horsepower and 138 newton-meters of torque. It's not powerful by modern SUV standards, but remember, the Jimny is lightweight and built for off-road finesse rather than outright speed. For 2026, Suzuki has also introduced a mild hybrid option in select markets, pairing the same engine with a small electric motor to improve fuel efficiency and provide a little extra torque at lower RPMs. The Jimny comes with either a 5-speed manual gearbox or a 4-speed automatic, though many enthusiasts prefer the manual for that authentic driving experience. Where the Jimny truly shines is with its part-time 4-wheel drive system, complete with a low-range transfer case. This setup is rare in vehicles of this size and price, and it's what gives the Jimny its unstoppable character. Whether you're tackling muddy trails, rocky climbs, or deep snow, the Jimny remains one of the most capable off-roaders you can buy, even when compared to much more expensive SUVs. On the road, the driving experience is still a mixed bag. The short wheelbase and boxy design mean it's not the most stable vehicle at highway speeds, and there's noticeable body roll in corners. However, Suzuki has worked on refining the suspension for 2026, so the ride is slightly more comfortable than before, especially over broken city roads. Noise insulation has also been improved, though wind noise is still present due to the flat windshield. The steering is light, making it easy to maneuver in the city, and the compact dimensions mean parking is never a problem. For urban buyers who want a car with personality that can also double as a serious off-roader on weekends, the Jimny remains unmatched. In terms of safety and features, Suzuki has stepped things up with the new model. The 2026 Jimny now comes with advanced driver assistance features in higher trims, including lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, and autonomous emergency braking. These updates make it more competitive in global markets where safety regulations are strict. Standard safety kit includes multiple airbags, ABS with EBD, hill hold and hill descent control, and stability control. Now let's talk about pricing. The Suzuki Jimny has always been about affordability, and the 2026 model continues that tradition. Depending on the market, the starting price ranges from around $23,000 to $28,000 for the base trims, while fully loaded versions can stretch close to $32,000, especially with the new hybrid option. This keeps the Jimny in an attractive position because it offers true off-road hardware and character at a price where most competitors are just crossovers with no real 4x4 capability. To sum it all up, the 2026 Suzuki Jimny is proof that sometimes less is more. It doesn't try to compete with large, luxury SUVs, nor does it try to become something it's not. Instead, it remains a small, honest, and capable off-roader that brings joy to drive, especially for adventure lovers. With its updated interior tech, refreshed styling, improved safety features, and the option of a hybrid variant, Suzuki has kept the Jimny relevant while preserving the qualities that made it a legend in the first place. Sure, it's not the most comfortable or the most powerful SUV on the market, but for those who value personality, off-road ability, and affordability, there's nothing else like it. So, if you're someone who wants a rugged SUV that can handle both city streets and wilderness trails, the 2026 Suzuki Jimny is definitely worth a look. It's not just a